Hold on a second, guys and girls. How you doing? I was just reading this message that popped up on my phone. How are you doing? AMC and GameStop, we all need to come together. That's what I'm feeling. You know, it reminds me a lot of the Mets and the Yankees. Growing up in Brooklyn, you were either a Met fan or you were a Yankee fan. I never understood it. You know, why can't you be both? Why can't you like the Mets and the Yankees? It's the same thing that's happening with AMC. Why can't you love AMC and love GameStop? I've been saying this for 4 effing years. For 4 years straight, I'm saying I think the answer is now again, this is not financial advice. Understand everything I'm saying is subject to my opinion for entertainment purposes only. But I always said, why can't all the AMC apes buy GameStop? Again, I'm not telling you to do that. This is just my opinion. Don't listen to me. And why can't all the GameStop apes buy AMC? I'm not telling you to do that either. But it just seems like a simple remedy. They run together. They fold together. They're connected. There's a connection. I call it the love connection, baby. There's a connection. So when there is a connection, what do you got to do? You got to connect the two people together, right? You got to connect the two lovers together. That's what makes magic. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make an eye decide. It takes two. You know, that's what I think it is. I think the problem is it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Look, there's a lot of things going on with Gabby and Amy that we don't understand. There's a lot of shit going on. Some people say there's a lot of synthetic shares. Naked Shorty will say it's alleged. We don't know. What we do know is we don't know the answer. We don't know what's going on. But who might know the answers are the insiders, right? And insiders are now starting to load up on GameStop again. It's that they just disclosed it to the SEC. So board members, insiders. So I don't know. Again, I don't know what that means. I'm not trying to give financial advice. I don't want to give financial advice. I'm just trying to be an entertainer. But when board members, insiders are loading the boat, that catches my interest. That makes my eyebrows go high. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on, brother? There's no need to speculate. Oh, sister, a father will make you masturbate. Just a joke. You know we got to find a way to start the MOAS today. I'm still believing, baby. I still believe big things could happen. Not financial advice, baby. Entertainment purposes only. But I'm starting to feel high again. I'm starting to feel excited again. So I'm going to do my famous song. This song will become famous. The AMC and I'm adding GameStop. See, I want them to be connected, baby. English, mother effer. English. Someone asked me if I speak English or Spanish. This is the AMC GameStop, the Pluto song. Pluto. I know you know it too. V for Victory music. Oh, wow! Thank you, ABCS. How you doing? I appreciate that compliment. That is a song called the AMC GameStop to Pluto song. These are two stocks. Again, I just want to be clear to everyone, it is not financial advice. I do not give financial advice. I'm just an entertainer. But we've been involved in this crazy ride with these stocks. We've seen them go all the way up. At one point, GameStop knocked out a hedge fund called Melvin. It went to over like 500 a share. Then 4 years later, we saw Roaring Kitty, meow, come back. And we saw a lot of action in AMC and GameStop again. Where are you from, brother? I am from originally Brooklyn, New York. Now I'm living in the Jersey Shore. Okay, I'm living out here with all the beaches, Long Beach Island, LBI. I actually plan to become the king of LBI. Okay, I'm starting what's called the Apefather brand. We're going to have Apefather restaurants, hamburgers, hot dogs, steaks, everything you could imagine. Ice cream, ices, everything. Boat rentals, real estate rentals, even bicycle rentals. We're going to have everything Apefather. Apefather plans to become the king of Long Beach Island. But originally, I'm from Brooklyn, baby. Brooklyn, New York. I wrote a song. I'll show it to you. It's called the Brooklyn Song. To really hear a good version of it, though, you should look up my name, Richie Lavoy, on YouTube, Levoi, and type in the Brooklyn Song. I recorded it in the studio. You'll see the thumbnail of Coney Island. So once again, it's Richie is my first name, Lavoy, Levoi, and then the song is called the Brooklyn Song, but I'll give you a little sample here. I'll give you a little sample. Hot dogs and Nathan's and a cyclone for a ride. Cruising down 86th Street. Got my windows open, blasting music with a beat. Saturday night at Bay Ridge. Picked up a girl and made out under the Verrazano Bridge. Late night food at Terrio Diner. Nothing makes me feel finer than good old Brooklyn. It's on my mind. Only Brooklyn, one of a kind. I want Brooklyn to always be home to me. That's a little bit of the Brooklyn Song. Thank you, brother. I have a little sinuses today, but I appreciate your kindness. A little bit with the change of weather. I get a little sinus reaction, but thank you. You're making me want to play more of my music. I'll show you another song. Here, this one's called Back Into My Arms. A long time ago, I made a mistake, and I almost lost the woman of my dreams. Now she's the mother of my 2 children. And, you're young, you're stupid. You don't know what you got until you lose it. So I wrote her a song, and it worked. I got her back into my arms. And if you ever have trouble with your girls, you should play her this song too. Another original song, Richie Lavoy, a.k.a. the Apefather, Back Into My Arms. So many nights I wish that you were here, girl. You're living your life since I let you get away. don't know what you got till you lost it. I want you back, but I know I can't force it. You might have lost all your love for me, now you just want to be free. I'm not giving up that easily, I'm determined to make you see how I feel. Now I want you back into my arms, I can change all my mistakes. If you just take one more chance, I promise you there's no more heartaches. I want you back, girl, come back into my arms. I can't believe that it seems you made up your mind. Why do I still feel the same after all this time? I don't know if I will ever get you out of my mind. Now I want you back into my arms, yeah. Now I want you back into my arms. So that's back into my arms. Thank you, ABC. ABCS. Dakota Strange. Thank you. Man, I wish I could be like Billy Joel. You know, every night he goes out and he plays and he makes like $2 million a night. Imagine. Every night. Oh, man, that's the dream. I got to keep working hard. I got to keep making it happen. I got big goals. I got big dreams. You know, I got big goals. I want to become big with music, big with the Apefather brand. You're from Long Island like Billy. I love Billy Joel. But unfortunately, every time I play your songs, I get copyrights. I got to be careful, man. I can play like I can play most of all of his songs. But the problem is, if I start playing it, YouTube goes copyright. But you actually can hear a lot of Billy Joel in my original music, you know? Like a lot of people, like I used to have a Billy Joel tribute band, okay? And I used to play all around Brooklyn, you know, Bay Ridge, Coney Island. And people, when I would play my original songs, they would think it's Billy Joel. They would think it's his music. Like one of my songs is called Middle of the Night. Now, as you know, in his song River of Dreams, he starts it off, in the middle of the night, I go walking in my sleep, right? My song is called Middle of the Night. So people automatically assume it's a Billy Joel song. I'll show you. It's a really kind of like hard rocking Bon Jovi vibe song. Another original song. Oh! About how much I want out of this place. It never changes. It's my home, feeling like I am a stranger. Packed my bags and drove away in the middle of the middle of the night. Thank you, ABC. What's up, Back to the Future? Oh, I could do this all day long. A lot of my haters, they don't like my music. They're like, you suck, Apefather. They don't like me. But I appreciate having a new fan, ABC, in the house. ABC is making my whole day. Hey, you're learning a lot of Apefather songs here. You just learned Middle of the Night. You learned Back into My Arms. That was a very dear song to my heart that I wrote to get my wife back. I even wrote a song for my wife called Jennifer. I'll show you that one real quick. Jennifer. That's my song, Jennifer, for my wife. Here's the ball breaker is here. No more singing. All right, I'll take a little break. Oh, God. Hot day today in the Jersey Shore. Got to jump in my pool. What's up there? 10 mil socket in the house. Thank you, ABC. I love you, brother. Thank you. God bless. I told you, ball breaker, we got to wait till November 5th. I don't know how many times I have to say it to you. November 5th is going to be the big day. If Trump wins, and I believe he has a very, very good possibility. Look, Biden's they're looking to kick him out. I don't know if you see what's happening now. All the Democrats, they're actually asking Biden to step down. So, Kamala might have to take over. We'll see what happens with that. I don't really feel like talking about politics right now. But November 5th, we'll see what happens with DJT, depending on a potential Trump victory. I really feel like AMC and GameStop, I really feel they just need to stop kind of fighting each other. Like the GameStop apes, they're fighting us. You don't realize it. They've been fighting us since day one. They have been. It's like even Roaring Kitty, when he came back, he wasn't talking about Amy. He wasn't talking about AMC. He's talking about GameStop. I noticed that there's like sides going on. I noticed there's sides. I know that you're either on the GameStop side or you're on the AMC side. And what I think we all need to do is start working together. That's what I think. And I've been saying this, by the way, for 4 years. For 4 years straight. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. Don't listen to me. I'm an entertainer. But I think it's that simple. I think if all the AMC apes started getting involved in GameStop, you understand, and all the GameStop apes started getting involved in AMC, we would see magic. And like basically, like let nothing bother you. You know, I love Back to the Future. God bless you, brother. He's always supporting me. I love you. Look, Ball Breaker, I'm going to go on the record and say this. I do not buy subscriptions. I don't do it. I'm going on the record. I don't, and I never will. I don't care what you think of me, Ball Breaker. I am not a cheater. I am an eater. I love to eat, baby. I love to eat good Italian food, like in the Brooklyn songs, Spumoni Gardens, L&B. I love Back to the Future. He always supports me. God bless you, Back to the Future. I am not a cheater. Okay. What happened? I have no explanation. I don't know what happened. In one day, my subs went from 15,531 to 25,750. I have no idea why that happened. It wasn't because of me. I started speculating it was the haters doing this shit. That's what I was speculating. I was thinking that you guys have all these alt accounts and like, you know, you decided as a prank to subscribe to it. Actually, it's a very good idea. I have to give you all credit for this. I was telling my wife, I was like, you know, so that's a freaking genius idea if they came up with this. I'll say it's alleged, but I'm like, that's a freaking crazy thing. Subscribe to me 10,000 times and then just unsubscribe to me the next day to try to break my, you know, my confidence, to try to get me down and depressed. But to see, the thing that you guys don't understand is I don't get depressed. I don't stop. I'm a train. I'm an Italian tank, baby. I love you, brother. I want you and me to be super successful, brother. Back to the Future and Apefather. I want us to have an amazing, amazing life. And we're going to. I'm telling you, it's going to happen sooner enough. Sooner or later, the Apefather's music is going to break through. Sooner or later, the Apefather brand is going to break through. And I am going to make it. And I'm going to remember the people who were very, very, you know, supportive to me. And obviously, the number one person on that list will be Back to the Future 99. He's my biggest supporter. I will never forget him. So let's break Ball Breaker's balls. Let's do one more song. I won't sing. All right, I won't sing. I'll do Brooklyn Funk. This is an instrumental song. All right, no singing. Let's go. 1 second. Let me fix my pedal here. Let's go. jazz music. Ooh. Back to the Future in the house. Also, I got Apefather's favorite drink today. I love this stuff. I buy like tons of these things. I fill up the cabinets with this. This is the signature cranberry and the raspberry. It's the sparkling water. I love this stuff. So what do we want to talk about? This thing's going to pop. This thing's going to pop. Hold on. Thank you, Back to the Future. I wish that I had millions of people like Back to the Future. We would be in. We would all be made. I really feel that. Because you're all fighting a fight that's impossible to win. I know you don't know that, but you're all fighting a fight that's impossible to win. You see what's happening with crypto, right? You know that XRP is at 44 cents. How do you feel about that? How does everyone feel that XRP is at 44 cents right now? I mean, it's friggin' horrible, man. Lou, may he rest in peace, you know. Lou said it was going to 20,000. I think it's heading more towards 20 cents. What do you think? Fighting a battle you can't win. You just don't understand that. You don't get it. Cryptocurrency stock market is controlled by the corrupt, I call them, in my opinion, corrupt 1%. They don't want retail to win. They don't want us to win. They want to win. It's all about transferring our money into their bank accounts. That's what none of you understand. That's why Apefather wants to do something different, but you guys don't get it. Back to the Future gets it, but a lot of you don't get it, guys and girls. I want to start businesses where there is no Ken Griffin, no Citadel, no Gary Gensler, no dark pools. What's up, Ron? How are you feeling with XRP? I was just thinking about you. 44 cents right now. That's not good, Ron. You know, it's been a long time since I had money. It used to feel so good. But I put it all in XRP. My wallet's empty and my life's not good. I'm just breaking Rod's. Rod's like, shut up, Apefather, you mother effer. Oh, you cashed out? You're out. Oh, well, that's different. So I guess you were waiting for $10 or $5, right? What did Lou say? 20,000? Oh my God. It's not your fault, Ron. This is battles that we can't. This is what I'm trying to explain to everybody. Listen to me. This is battles we can't win. We can't win these friggin' fights. I mean, okay, the only thing I would say with AMC and like, you know, and like GameStop is that I feel that if we work together, it's a better chance, you understand, than if we're working by ourselves. That's all I'm saying. I'm not guaranteeing anything. I'm just saying that it makes more sense that if the AMC community would support the GameStop community, and if the GameStop community supported the AMC community, then you got like, you know, double power. You understand what I'm trying to say? So I've been saying that for the longest time. Look, DJT is going to be all about November 5th. I don't want to keep saying this, okay? Look, you have to understand, Donald Trump has been going through insane shit, like insane in the membrane shit. I have never seen a person in my life go through as much shit that Donald Trump went through. I've never seen it. I don't know if you've seen it, but I've never seen it. This is a guy who's the former president of the United States of America, has a woman accusing him of sexually assaulting her, has to pay her $100 million. Again, it's alleged. You know, has Letitia James, you know, telling him to pay $460 million because like he paid back the bank loans on time. Didn't, in my opinion, nothing wrong, right? She says, well, you know, you exaggerated your net worth to get favorable terms, all this shit. Okay. So now you had to pay $460 million, which again, the appellate courts reduced it to 170 to appeal it, but still the judgment is $460 million. Do you know how much money we're talking about here? I mean, wouldn't your balls be shaking right now if you had a judgment of 460 mil? Listen to me. That's $500 million. $500 million. 460 million. Then he's got E. Jean Carroll, $100 million. Then there was something with the New York Times. He had to pay them, I think, almost $1 million. Some crazy shit. It's like this guy paid more money in lawyers than I don't even know. I think he paid like 50 million in law fees. Again, I mean, I know he gets help from other sources, but still, I have more views than Strongman. I have more subscriptions than Strongman, and I have more views than him. Overall, total views. Ball Breaker, it's about total views. That's it. I don't want to keep saying this to you. See, this is the type of people like Ball Breaker is. Let me explain to you, okay? I'll have like 100 billion views. I want everyone to remember this conversation. I'll have 100 billion total views, but then I'll put out a video because I'm not being treated fairly on social media. Everybody knows this freaking bullshit. Say it's alleged, but I'm not being treated fairly. So I'll put out a new video and I'll get like 5 or 10 views. So Bullbreaker will laugh at me and say, "Ha, you got 5 or 10 views. You suck." But look at my total views. Look at my total views. I'm almost at 14,100,000 right now. Whatever. This is why I don't do long live streams because I eventually don't want to deal with you friggin' Mama Lukes anymore. Listen, what's Peter Pan? I'm a millionaire. Are you, Ball Breaker? You know what I love about you people is like I'm already a multi-billionaire. Okay, I'm a millionaire right now as we're speaking, but yet you say that I have Peter Pan views because I want to be a billionaire. Okay, listen, this is the way I see life. If you're a millionaire, you've already accomplished greatness. Listen to me. I'm going to give you my view. If you are a millionaire in life, you've done something that many, many people cannot do. I've done that already. I've accomplished that. Okay. So you can't really say that my ideas are delusional and you can't really say that my ideas are Peter Pan because I've already done things in my life that a lot of people haven't done. Okay. So don't write me out yet. What are you talking about, millionaire my ass? This has been proven time and time again, Detective Pikachu. It's been proven time and time again. Just my wife's settlement alone is $1 million. Listen to me, just my wife's, just that alone. That I'm not including my house. I'm not including cash. I'm not including gold. I'm not including my monthly freaking revenue that comes in, which is excess of $50,000 a month. I'm not counting bonds. I'm not counting my trust fund. So I don't know what you're talking about. This has been proven time and time again. Okay, time and time again. Well, food is a matter of opinion, Bull Breaker. Food. Listen to me. I went out yesterday for a $300 dinner. Okay, I went out yesterday. I went to Fuji Hibachi Steakhouse, and I spent between the tip and between the food, it was $300. And my daughter said that was the best dinner. This is what she said. It was the best dinner she ever had in her life. So food, I guess, is a matter of opinion. Maybe you don't like Fuji. I love hibachi Japanese steakhouse food. All right, I had my spicy tuna. I had my, the steamed dumplings. I had the hibachi soup. I had everything. No, but I'm saying that he's saying that, why can't I eat good? I think that was eating good. Anyway, listen to me. Even when I go to fast food, this is what you losers don't understand. When I go to like Chick-fil-A, I spend $150. You understand? When I go to Burger King, listen to me. I'm like a king at Burger King. I don't just get a regular Whopper. At the very bare minimum, I'll get a triple. At the bare minimum, triple, 5 patty, or if I'm really hungry, an 8 patty, a 10 patty, or my record is a 16 patty Whopper with 16 pieces of cheese. So my point is, when I go to fast food restaurants, I'm still spending more money than you people would spend. Even on my barbecues, I'm spending like $200. But what is broke to you? Do you even know what the definition of broke means? Like, let me tell you what I feel the definition of broke is. If someone is homeless, does not have a place to live, does not have a pot to piss in, meaning they have no money, can't buy food, that's broke. That's broke. But when you have a $600,000 house, Detective Pikachu, hundreds of thousands in cash, hundreds of thousands in gold, tremendous trust funds, $1 million trust funds set up for your kids, $15,000 a month coming in. I don't understand how you consider that broke. Like, how is that broke? How is that considered broke to you? I don't know. I feel sorry for you, brother. I think you failed math in school. I think math was not one of your great subjects. Apefather has more uploaded videos on YouTube than any other YouTubers. That's impressive. It is true. It is true, except for one. Except for one. Royal Von Depar has more than me. Yes, I'm not. I'm not going to lie about that. I love you, Back to the Future, but Royal Von Depar, I think, has over 2 million videos. It's insane, man. But I will surpass him. It's only a matter of time. He's been slowing down now. I don't know what's going on with him, but he's not doing like what he used to do. He used to do like tremendous amounts of uploads. Now I notice he does maybe like 2 or 3 a day at most. So I will pass him. Yeah, Royal Von Depar. Yeah, he's got like over 2 million uploaded videos. Yeah, I can't lie. Back to the Future. I have to be honest, man. But don't worry, Back to the Future. It's only a matter of time before I pass him. Give me like a year. 1 year from now, brother, I promise you I'll pass him. Don't worry about it. No one will have more videos uploaded than Apefather. No one. Not even Royal Von Depar. But he currently has the Guinness Book of World Records. 2 million, I think it's over 2 million videos uploaded. But you see, once again, in my opinion, what he did was cheating. Okay. He has some kind of a, like, I'll say it's alleged, but he has some kind of a software program where he's not actually making videos. Like, you know what I mean? It's like kind of like generating itself. It's kind of like AI shit, artificial intelligence, where the computer is uploading it for him. And it just takes the same, like, he has like a same introduction. Like, he has a cut on his lip. I think he cut himself shaving, right? So he's got a cut on his lip, and like every single video that he did for the past like 2 years has that same cut, has that same cut. So what does that tell you? It tells you that he's obviously not uploading these videos himself. He has a template. He has a template where, in other words, he has an introduction, he has an ending, and it's some kind of about computer problem solving. Like it's all boring mathematical shit, very, very, very boring shit. Coding and all that shit. I mean, if you're a coder, I guess you'll like it. Don't worry about it. Back to the Future. We're gonna pass him. He's the only person that's got it over me. Other than him, I've surpassed everybody. I've surpassed the largest YouTube station in the world, T Series, with uploaded videos. So he's the only person who's got it over, and it's going to be for a limited time because, as I said to you, he's really not doing the same things he used to do. He's not working as hard as he used to. I think he's kind of giving up, if you want to know the truth. Anyway, as we're talking, I'll do a nice instrumental song for you as we relax. This is another jazz song I wrote. It's called Summer Starlight. I don't know if anybody likes jazz here, but a little jazz instrumental song, Summer Starlights. If you guys like jazz, Chick Corea was a big influence. When I was a kid growing up, him, Herbie Hancock, great piano players if you guys are into jazz. Salud. Jindani, cheers. Um, I just wish all of you saw the big picture like I do. Thank you, Back to the Future. I wish all of you saw the big picture. we could do so much if we work together. It's like it's a sin that everybody wants to work separately. Everybody wants to be the lone ranger here because we could do so much more. Life is too short. Look, I don't want to keep going over the same analogies, but we've been through this. What do you think the average income is? For someone in America, like what? Some people say 40. Let's go with 50,000. Someone's making $50,000 a year. After they pay taxes, it's about 30%. That's $15,000. They're left with 35,000, right? So out of the 35,000, how much money is a person able to keep? They got to pay mortgages. They got to pay, food expense, entertainment expense, utilities, car, insurance, right? God forbid they got like a 401k, they're saving some of that money. So the point is that most people are lucky to save 10,000 a year. Now that's like if they're lucky. In these days of high inflation, everything that's been going on, people I've been reading can't save not even $1. They're not saving anything. Matter of fact, they're in debt. Most people are in debt and they constantly need to borrow money. They constantly need to borrow money. So I just don't understand why people who are struggling in this country and people who are struggling in this world can't figure out that if we all work together, we could accomplish amazing things. Like in other words, what could one person do by themselves? Nothing. I don't understand. It's like I just don't understand why you can't figure this out. One person can't do, as we say in Italian, ugats. You can't do nothing. But now you got a million people, right? That are what let's call it the V for Victory movement. Forget about what we could accomplish. Imagine if each person, I'm not asking for any money. Okay. Don't get scared. I'm just using this as an example for entertainment purposes only. Imagine if a person put up $10, but you had a million people, right? $10 now turns into $10 million in 1 second. In 1 second, $10 turns into $10 million. Now, what you don't understand, because I know you all think small, except for Back to the Future, is that that's something that could happen all the time. Like that's not just a one time like thing. Like how easy is it for all of us to come up with $10, right? So that means that we could come up with 10 million probably every day, right? So you got 7 days in a week. You got that 70 million in a month, 200 of 280, right? 280 million. It's freaking crazy, man. 280 million a month. Now, again, that's just in a situation where you have a million people that have $10. I mean, but you see, you guys don't realize this, and you're all trying to do things the hard way. You try to do things the impossible way. You try to do it way, oh, I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna do everything myself, and that's why year after year, most of you probably notice your lives don't get better. Your lives don't, they're always remaining the same, if not potentially getting worse, right? So, see, I would love to work with everybody. I would love to start a movement, and I think that if we did do this, like the whole world would be in our hands. It'd be like that song. You got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole wide world in our hands. We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole world, right? But instead, you want to just have your bowls in your hands. You got your ball sack in your hands. AMC brought us together, but we all didn't win. Everybody got discouraged and sold AMC. But you know what happened Back to the Future? We got together, but we got together in the wrong industry. Okay. And I say this a lot, but no one listens to me. You're the only one that listens to me, Back to the Future. That's why I'm always going to remember you. You're the best. We got together in the wrong industry. See, we all came together in the stock market. And unfortunately, the stock market is corrupt. I know that none of you want to hear this, and I know nobody, everyone thinks I'm a psycho. I get all. Stock market is corrupt. It is controlled by the BBC, the Billionaires Boys Club, the corrupt 1%. Again, allegedly, I'll say, but we all know what the truth is, okay? So that's what happened is that we all came together, 10 million retail apes all around the world, and we all wanted AMC to win. We wanted to win, but there's one problem with this scenario, and the problem is the stock market is corrupt. It's rigged. And so now everyone gave up. That's what happened. Everyone's like, that's it. Hasta la vista, baby. I'm out. Like you said, a lot of people lost a lot of money. I certainly did. On paper, I lost $250,000. Okay. I certainly am no exception to the rule. I understand. Believe me, my heart goes out to everyone who lost money. But this is the thing. In life, you can't give up. It's like Rocky Balboa says. It's not how hard you hit in life. It's how hard you could get hit and keep moving forward. Get up and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. But the thing is that when you get up, sometimes you got to analyze. You got to say, okay, what did I do wrong the first time? What, in my opinion, again, this is not financial advice. I'm an entertainer, but what I feel everybody did wrong the first time is that we put our money into a system where we had no control. We put our money in a system that is corrupt. You understand? And I hate to say this, that makes us sheep. Bah! I know you hate. I know I get under your skin. I got you under my skin. I know it bothers you, but it's the truth. So, what A Father wants to do is get involved in multi industries where there's no Ken Griffin, there's no Citadel, there's no Gary Gensler, there's no rules. Like, in other words, the only people who run the show is us. You understand? I love you, Angie. Angie in the house. I love you very much, and Back to the Future loves you too. Um, it's see to me, it's really very simple. To me, it's very simple. If we had a million people, just 1 million people, okay? Now, again, I'm not asking for investments. This is another big misconception that people like think. They're like, are you soliciting investments? No. What I'm asking for is tips. This is what I'm asking for. Entertainment tips. Like what see what Back to the Future did? It's called the super chat. Back to the Future gave me a $1 super chat. Okay. That is a tip for entertainment purposes only. If I had 1 million people doing what Back to the Future just did, okay, then that's like what, $1 million, right? And if they did that over 10 lives, that would be $10 billion. Now you might say, this sounds like it benefits you, Wade Father. This doesn't seem like it benefits me. Okay, a lot of people say this to me all the time. What you don't understand is that in every great movement, there has to be one person that makes it. One person has to become a success. One person has to establish a movement. Then that one person can then open up the doorway to all of you. Because that's when, like, in other words, let's say I opened up a few Eight Father businesses. I'll give you an example because of all of you wonderful people, right? Let's say you supported me with super chats. You said, Eight Father, here's $1, here's $10, whatever. Okay. Now, let's say it got to the point where I had enough money and I opened up the first Long Beach Island Eight Father steakhouse, hot dogs, hamburgers, ice cream, everything. Okay, great. It becomes a massive success, right? And then I opened up another business, Eight Father Hotel, Safari Hotel. Who knows, right? Maybe I even get big enough. I open up a casino. Now I could open up the doorways. You understand? I sit down with a very prestigious law firm, okay, that specializes in all this stuff. And I say to them, I want my ape brothers and my ape sisters to get involved in my brand. Now, maybe, I don't know, maybe I go public, maybe I don't go public. Maybe we find some form of an offering, crowdfunding. Again, I'm going to say it's all alleged because this is not happening right now. But I promise all of you, I want to take all of you with me. I don't want to be the only. See, I never wanted to be the only one that was successful with AMC. I never wanted that. I wanted us all to get life changing wealth. I wanted us all to get generational wealth. But unfortunately, I just don't see it happening. This is look, I only have 10% of my money in the stock market. I just don't I don't trust the stock market anymore. I don't trust it. I'm sorry. I don't. I feel it's friggin' controlled by the BBC. I feel it's rigged. And I certainly don't trust cryptocurrencies. But I decided in my life, I call it gambling money. I decided in my life, listen, I have an audience, and I know a lot of you are interested in stocks. I know a lot of you are interested in cryptocurrencies. So I said to myself, it's not practical for me to be the eighth father and not be involved in stocks. I love Back to the Future. Back to the Future. God bless you, brother. If everybody was like you, we would be made in the shade. Seriously. If everybody was like Back to the Future, we would be made in the shade. I love you. Thank you for your support. Salud. Gintani. But I just feel like I don't mind gambling. Look, but you know what I learned in gambling? And this took me 46 years of my life. You only gamble with 10%. You can't gamble with money that matters to you. I've seen too many people do this in their lives. I've seen too many people And gambling is the stock market. I don't give a shit what any of you say. Gamble in the stock market, putting your money in the stock market is no different than putting your money in the casino, in my opinion. You might even have a better chance at a casino. You might have a better chance playing like roulette than, than putting your money in the stock market, especially if you have the discipline first hit split strategy. But anyway, that's another conversation, right? So look, I don't care. I gamble. It's fine. I like to gamble. I like to be involved in plays. I like to be involved in things, but I'm not going to dedicate any more than 10%. Other than that, 90% cash, gold, and real estate. It's never going to change for me. I told all of you. I could become like Elon Musk. You'll read about me one day in Forbes magazine, right? And you know where they put concentration of wealth? You'll see the 90% concentration of my wealth will be real estate, gold, and cash. And then the other 10%, it'll be mixed up. It'll be mixed up in a lot of things. Some cryptocurrency, some stocks, whatever the case may be. Maybe a few little things here and there. But that's my risk money. That's my gambling money. And I think if everybody actually followed that system, I think you would all sleep well at night. Because I can't tell you how many times I've seen people put all of their money into stocks. And it resulted in some cases, losing their houses, um, losing their entire net worth, not being able to pay electric bills, utility bills, gas bills. Stock market is definitely gambling, especially options. Your options could expire worthless, or you could be like Roaring Kitty, right? Make 200 million. That's why I like gambling. Look, I win a lot. People think I lose. I win a lot. I've won a lot in my life with gambling, not just with stocks, but actually with casinos. I win. Okay. But at the same time, I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to risk money when I have to feed my family. I'm not going to risk money when I have to pay bills. You know what I mean? I'm not going to risk money when I know my family needs me. And I'm not going to gamble money that I need. And the stock market is no different. Warren Buffett one time said something that stuck with me. He goes, I would never invest in a stock. He said that I'm not willing to invest in for 10 years. I never really understood until now what he was saying. I was like, what the heck is he talking about? Yeah, meaning that you got to have money in a stock for a long time, man. Everybody wants instant gratification. Look at what happened with GameStop and Amy and AMC. We all saw these plays pretty much get destroyed for 4 years. Then Roaring Kitty shows up, and GameStop goes from 14 to 80 in one day. Even AMC went over 11. Back to the Future says he lost more money in options than owning shares outright. I have to tell you the truth, Back to the Future, I've never done options. I just never did it. Never. I'm not saying I'm against it, but I'm not going to lie to you. I've always just owned shares. I've never did options. I'm not saying I'm against it, but I just never did it. See, a buddy of mine taught me something. I'll tell you a little story. A buddy of mine, his name is Adam. Okay, so he had some money in the stock market, right? And, he used to look at it every day because, he was one of those hyper contract, people that wanted to see if the stock went up, if the stock went down. So he started getting kind of like sick. He started getting like a nervous breakdown because he was like looking at it every 5 minutes. I told him, I'm like, Adam, forget about that shit. Stop looking at it. Just forget about it. But now he took what I said to heart. He literally stopped looking at his portfolio. I'm not, I shit you not, for like 10 years. Like he went from one extreme, right, to another extreme. He went from one extreme looking at his portfolio every second to another extreme, literally just forgetting that he had any money in the stock market and looked at it 10 years from now. And what he told me was he started off with like $2,000. I don't know I'm not going to tell you the place he was in. I don't know. But whatever he did appreciated $18,000 in 10 years. He said, when he looked at his portfolio 10 years from now, his $2,000 turned into $20,000. Okay. So that brings me back to Warren Buffett's point. If, he goes, I'm not going to invest in any stock unless I'm willing to invest in it for 10 years. So 100% Trump. How could you even ask a question, Luke? You realize Biden is so screwed up right now that the Democrats, his own party, are asking him to step down. Come on now. Listen, you know what bothers me with people? Look, I understand you're a Democrat. I understand you're a Republican, But he'd be out for a second. Of course, Trump. But he'd be out for a second. How could anyone deny that Biden is like not fit to be president? Like how could anyone have an actual conversation with me right now and prove to me that this guy is fit to be president? The guy can't speak. I just saw this article on Powell, Jerome Powell, and he said that he has not spoke to Biden in years regarding the economy. The guy doesn't even know what's going on. This came from Powell himself. Said he has not spoke to Biden in years, like since he took office. Yeah, they had never one time had a conversation about the economy, the direction it's going. Okay, so what does this tell you? This guy has no idea what's going on, no idea what's happening. I'll say it's alleged, but a lot of people feel that he might either have the beginning stages of dementia or something. We don't know. We'll say it's alleged, possibly even advanced stages. We don't know. We're not doctors, right? But the point is that how could anyone make an argument that this guy should be going another 4 years? Are you nuts? Are you all smoking like friggin' the white powder? Like, are you nuts? So Trump is sharp. Trump has got all his marbles. He's a powerful man. He wants the best for our country. He doesn't take no shit from nobody. He doesn't take shit from Putin. He doesn't take shit. Listen, he called friggin' Kim Jong Un Rocket Man. This guy doesn't take shit from nobody. That's what you need as a leader. You know what you need as a leader? You have to make these people feel like, you know what I mean? You are above them. And Trump has this thing about him. Like, even the own Pope, he made the Pope feel, Trump made the Pope feel that Trump was above the Pope. Like, he's a powerful guy, Trump. But see, you want that as a leader. You want that because then the world leaders are going to fear him. They're going to fear him because Trump says it right out. He goes, listen to me, you mess with us, mother effers, it's all over. That's it. Biden doesn't talk that way. Biden's leaving friggin' hundreds of billions of dollars, right, of state-of-the-art equipment in Afghanistan. What kind of a leader does something like that? State-of-the-art equipment. He gives it to the enemy. He gives it to the enemy. Can you believe this? Listen, you want this guy as a leader? You're nuts. Anyway, I don't want to get into politics. Detective Pikachu. The question is, why do you watch me? If you keep abusing me so much, if I'm such an embarrassment to you, this guy's always on my live streams. And another thing you don't understand, Detective Pikachu, is that my live streams gets a lot of views afterwards. Okay, once I close this down, once I shut it down, you'll notice I get 200-300 views. Okay? I think I'm going to run right now. That was about an hour live. I didn't even want to do. I'm trying to do shorter lives. I think once again I do an hour live. But anyway, V for victory. Everything I said in this live stream has not been financial advice. I am not a financial planner, but I am the greatest entertainer. Remember this, Detective Pikachu. I am the greatest entertainer on YouTube, on X, in the entire effing internet, in the entire world, in the entire universe. Not a financial planner. Don't give financial advice. But I am the greatest entertainer who's ever lived. God bless you. Back to the future. I will say hello to the family. God bless you, Luke. Taboni. Take care. Trump is the GOAT, 100%. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Trump. Let's go, DJT. Get ready for a massive pump. V for victory. I'll end the live stream with the Trump song. Did you ever hear the song I wrote for Donald J. Trump? Luke, I am your father, Luke. Luke Taboni. This is called Donald J. Trump, the V for Victory song. It's an instrumental. Let's do it, baby. victory, Donald J. Trump. Let's effing go, baby. That's the Donald Trump victory song. Thank you. Let's go, Trump, baby. Let's make America great again. 2024. Take the White House back. No more inflation. Take care of our vets. God bless America. Take care of our border. Make our border safe. World peace. Okay, Trump is the man. God bless. Not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice, but I am the greatest entertainer who has ever lived on planet Earth and the entire universe. The one, the only Apefather in the house, baby, and Trump is the GOAT. God bless. Wow! Take care, Back to the Future. V for victory. I'll say hi to the family. Take care, Angie, the woman with the hands of gold. I love you. Take care, Luke.